What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Sports Jedi Network. It's Monday night. It's our watch along. Hope everyone's going well. Hope your weekend was phenomenal. And we are getting ready here to start the Monday Night Raw from Dallas, Texas. And it's the final go-home show before they go to Crown Jewel at the weekend. So it's a week of fun wrestling all across the board, from WWE to AEW's got Title Tuesday, NXT, TNA's got Bound for Glory at the end of the weekend. It's going to be a fun week of professional wrestling all across the board, and I'm ready for it, ready to cover it here on that network. We'll join us in a few minutes. I hope everyone's doing well. Everybody watching us on the YouTube platform. We're simulcasting double duties. We are on X, on YouTube, Rumba, Kick, Truvo, Facebook, Instagram Live, everyone on Instagram Live, what's going on? Thank you, guys. Sorry I didn't do the Friday night SmackDown watch along. I had my son's graduation from the University of Full Sail, and it was just a phenomenal time to spend. And, of course, the wrestling doesn't stop, but sometimes in real life you have to take a break, step away from it. Don't forget, we are sponsored tonight by Dude Wipes. Dude Wipes and the Sports Jedi Network, wiping out the competition and keeping us all clean and fresh. So thank you, Dude Wipes. Appreciate everyone. Hope everyone's going well. Look, let's talk about something that's been circulating the rumor mills in the last 5 hours with Legado Fantasma's own Santo Escobar rejecting a contract extension or a raise to stay with the WWE. As of midnight tonight, he will be a free agent. Doesn't mean that you rule him out of WWE. It's just hasn't come to terms. They offered him more money, according to a lot of reports out there. A lot of the reporters, they're either saying that he was offered a significant increase of money, but he rejected because he wanted to know what creative plans they had for him going forward. Take it for a grain of salt. At the end of the day, Santo Escobar, if he were to leave the WWE, you could see the frustration. This man, along with Rakim and Cruz del Toro, were one of the top fashions in NXT 2.0. Legado Fantasma was a staple when it comes to the NXT brand. Just Santo Escobar, his presentation, his wars with Tony D'Angelo family. But let's ask this question. How much of a shelf life did it really have in the main roster? You saw immediately the separation with all four members. They even when they bought Electra Lopez, aka Casilla Rivera, no longer with the company. Interesting enough to see the WWE partnering with AAA Mexico and all that, the way they showcased it. It's interesting to see their second Mexican heritage wrestler, their second Mexicano wrestler, leave the company. Where I don't know if they feel that is beneath them, a slap in the face, or just something that wasn't planned when they originally signed with the WWE, going to work at AAA Mexico. I thought there was going to be some pride in working for Mexico, with the people of Mexico, being the face of the AAA via WWE. It doesn't seem to bother Dominic Mysterio. I don't know about Dragon Lee. That's going to be an interesting one because his contract supposedly is another one that's coming up for renewal. There's conflicting reports. It's going to be at the end of this year. He still has another year. So whatever the conflicting reports, it'll be interesting to see with Dragon Lee as well. If it's another Mexicano that's part of the WWE brand main roster decides to depart and seeks greener pastures elsewhere. I don't know. Does it concern me? At the moment it does, because it's not like, they're going to be great in CMLL. You had the same thing with AAA behind the WWE machine where you're going to be seen globally. That makes me worry. Is he going to go all elite wrestling? If he does, it's not being tribalistic. If he goes solely wrestling, how much of a ceiling is Santo Escobar really going to do in all elite wrestling? He'll be featured on Wednesdays. They'll probably give him the Ace Austin treatment. First match, he loses. Seen him a couple more times, maybe on Dynamite, maybe one. Be part of a 8-man all-star challenge, win some fictitious money, and off to Ring of Honor he goes. And again, it's not that he was being booked great in the WWE either. I'm kind of puzzled where Santo Escobar is. Maybe he wanted the Dominic Mysterio run with the Mega Campeonato in AAA Mexico. I don't know. I'm not there. I'm not privileged to be in that room. This is all speculation, talking to the side of my mouth, shooting the breeze when it comes to Santo Escobar. Very talented man. This man, you could argue about Andrade's wrestling. As Samurai is joining me in the chat. What's going on, Samurai? As everyone starts in, let me say hello to everyone in the chat, in the community. Thank you guys that are watching. Lamario's in the building. What's going on? We got Samurai in the building. We got everyone for Chef Dan. We got Heather. We got Wrestling Fan, Medina, Tony. Thank you guys that everyone starts filing in. Yes, sorry about the Friday Night SmackDown. Had my son's graduation at Full Sail. But I'm talking about Santo Escobar right now with the news coming out. No longer coming with returning back to the WWE. A talented man. I asked this, did Penta and Rey Fenix hurt the growth of Santo Escobar in the WWE or creative? Penta just caught people by fire. By his style, his look, and his pizzazz. You know, this is why I always say when it comes to the WWE universe, if you know, or NXT universe, if you know your favorite in NXT, because we would sing along, and that's one of the privileges of being in Orlando, Florida, going to the Performance Center. We would sing along that Legado Fantasma song. I really enjoyed that Legado Fantasma song. I thought that, and the entrance from Santos was always on point. I don't know where the disconnect went. If you remember when WWE was showcasing WrestleMania 39, they flew Santo Escobar, part of the media press conference, along with Lola Vice. They were showing they were going to represent a lot of Latino wrestlers there. I don't know what happened when it came to Santos. What creative up? I didn't get any injuries. I don't think he had any injuries whatsoever. I don't think he failed any wellness policies that we know of. I just don't know if the crowd didn't gravitate for him, but he speaks well English and Spanish. He put it this way, he's a better promo than Andrade. Now, wrestling-wise, I had to give Andrade a little bit of a check the box because Andrade's a little bit taller, a little bit more fuller as a wrestler. That you tell me Andrade, if you showcase him, wins a World Heavyweight Championship for either brand company, you could say, okay, I could see of an Andrade more over than a Santo. But Santo Escobar, don't underestimate him. A hell of a run as a cruiserweight champion for the NXT brand and the way he wrestles. But I don't know if the WWE sees him as that upper card wrestler. Probably sees them mid-card row, and they wanted him there because of this professionalism and his ability to communicate promo-wise. But it is what it is. Let's see where it happens, where he ends up. Quickly, everyone thinks maybe a TNA run. I don't know. Be honest with you, I don't know if a TNA runs with him. I doubt it. It's either going to be either one or the other. He's going to go to CMLL, to Lucha, or you know, seeing him, or maybe this is something part of him getting over, not going this playing a little kayfabe, ribbing a little bit of Andrade, and then he shows up at one of the AAA Alancia or the Hero show that's coming up for AAA Mexico. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think he should sign with AAA or TNA. I think he should sign, Samurai says. Excuse me, I read that one wrong. Hey, let's see where it goes for Santo Escobar. I think he'll get lost in the sauce when it comes to All Elite Wrestling, but he will be working out of Jacksonville. You know, he's a guy who lives here in Orlando, Florida, a man who has his son, his family rooted. I've seen him plenty of times in Orlando at the Performance Center. Very beautiful family, young son and daughter. I don't know if he wants to root them and move them out. I don't know. who knows what the guy is in mind, but we wish him the best of luck. Let's talk about this build here, guys. We got this build coming up here. You're going to be able to watch it with me on the playback. If you click my link, if you click on my X page, you want to see tonight with me, you can hit the link there on my playback. You're able to come in the chat. It's totally at no cost. It doesn't cost you anything. You don't have to download anything. You don't just open up a browser on the playback, watch it with us, enjoy it, participate in our chat. We have an interactive chat. We want to hear from our chat. Chris, you know him, PGH Chris will join us here. Of course, the home of PGH Chris, the Heal the Ring crew. Of course, Miss Canary as well. We've got Nate Dogg in the building as well. So all our community that congregates here on our watch alongs. We're gonna have this Saturday. We're gonna be here for Crown Jewel. 7:30, 7:45, 7:30. We'll be on in the morning. We'll be ready, locked and loaded. Don't know Friday Night SmackDown if we're going to do it as it comes live from Perth, Australia, depending on work schedule, because work has been a little bit light. So there's days that I'm at work, I'm not at work. If depending where it is Thursday night, I will know if we're going to be able to be live on Friday morning when it comes from Perth on our channel. So we ask you to join us. Join me, subscribe, follow me, and you're on X. It doesn't cost you anything. Just click over, boom. I was told the queues did not start at 6 tonight. Yes, it was back again for an hour. It's back. It went back to its normal time. So, yes, let's bring in the guest of honor. We got 4 minutes. We'll bring in the guest of honor, which is the show here on Netflix. We got 3 minutes in the countdown. 3 minutes to the countdown. And then, thank you guys again. I appreciate everyone. Chris will join me a little bit soon, although he's been skipping lately. He's starting a new job and it's kicking his butt. So yes, we got a few minutes here to go. And all these contracts, now we're seeing TNA, Laredo Kid out of TNA, another luchador. I don't know, makes you wonder or makes you raise an eyebrow where these companies that are heavily working with AAA Mexico, why are some of these Mexican wrestlers departing where there's going to be opportunities to make more money? Look at what is with the partnership with WWE or the acquisition of AAA and WWE has done for Mr. Iguana. Mr. Iguana is selling merchandise. Dr. Wagner now. And who if I would have told you last year who's Dr. Wagner, everybody would have been looking at me like thought I was talking about a sci-fi move channel. Now everyone knows. Everyone knows that they know who is Psycho Clown, Pagano. Those names. Even Pimpin. Pimpinella. Everyone knows now. Starting to know these names. Microman. Those names are starting to get familiarized. WWE would have loved to have some of these wrestlers that are currently on their roster get pushed. But it kind of seems like it's going to a Penta, Cero Miedo Penta, and a Dominic Mysterio. But you know what? Those are the big names. So those names right now for the United States crossover with AAA with Mexico, those are the names that are gravitating you to want to buy a ticket. See, one thing I like about AAA Mexico, their fan base is extremely loyal, whether CMLL or AAA, they love Lucha Libre. They will support if you give them a good product. Grande Americano is on fire over there. I would have liked a Santo Escobar run, but we'll wait here. We got CM Punk returning tonight. Now I'm interested to see what CM Punk is doing tonight. What's his next program? We all know we got to build for War Games right after Crown Jewel. We know that build is starting to slowly but surely unfold itself. A lot of stuff that's going to happen possibly at Crown Jewel is going to start building and setting up the tables for War Games. Where is CM Punk going to lie? What's going to happen? Is he alone? Is he coming with AJ Lee? Everybody wants to know where AJ Lee stands. Is she going after Becky Lynch Intercontinental Championship? All these questions and more will be answered in about a few minutes here as Monday Night Raw gets going from Dallas, Texas. Dallas, Texas. Interesting to see where that goes. Roman Reigns is set to open and kick off. For Roman, we want to find out. Reports on the internet saying Roman Reigns, Big Bronson Reed one-on-one. I thought there was going to be a 6-man with the Usos along with Roman taking on some form of division. I thought we would have a reveal of a third member last week, but I don't know what's going on when it comes to the creative. It makes you scratch their head. Don't know what's going on, but I'm enjoying it. I'm here for the ride. I'm here to see where they take us in the storytelling ride on wrestling. Wrestling fan 0101 says, I really want to see Punk screw it this time to Rollins at Perth, and Cody wins back-to-back crown jewel. Hey, that could be on the table. But here's the one thing, wrestling fan, you're one of the minorities. I'm gonna have an open mind when it comes to crown jewel. A lot of people are getting to the point where they're saying Rollins and Punk is getting long in the tooth. I'm with you. I am not in the I'm one of the minority that says the Punk and Rollins, where there's so much story animosity, I'm for it. I'm good. I'm not one of those. Again, I'm not. If you want to give me that, I want it, because the feud, you could tell it's some animosity and personable, and it resonates to me. That's why I'm not one of those who says again or I'm sick of it. You want to give me more of it, I'm for it. As we're ready to start, here we go. As it begins. All right, so come watch us on the playback. Yeah, thank you, Heather. If you want to join me on the YouTube channel, you can, but you're more than welcome to join me anywhere you like. We're good. I'm waiting for Chris to join me, but I don't know if he's going to show yet. All right. Oh, what did I do? Here it is. I'm going to put myself in the center. I'll leave it alone. All right. Thank you for joining me on X. Everyone on X, if you'd like to see the wrestling, you can. We could break it down. Don't be a stranger. Give me your thoughts in the comments. A lot of stuff happening across professional wrestling. It's interesting. Wrestlers are turning down contracts rather than re-signing. We never got the full potential of the actors in TNA. Octagon Jr. is part of the TNA. No longer Laredo Kid. Size bar a little bit off. Interesting. Wow. It'll be hilarious if Cody beats Seth Rollins for the 4th time, my chat says. Heather, thank you for that one. Yeah, I wonder what happens when it comes to Rollins and Division. That's why it shows more and more that Division is going to get that victory in Crown Jewel by hook or crook, by some way, somehow, the Oracle is going to set up for Seth Rollins to get that victory. We got the introduction package on Monday Night Raw. And we're waiting for Roman Reigns as the crowd is waiting for him. Another packed house for the WWE. And here we go. Here's Roman Reigns. Oh, little kid is getting excited. See, that's the moment. Getting excited with his parents there, hearing the Roman Reigns music. That's the moment. That's what WWE creates. Too bad they're charging you an arm and a leg and a couple kidneys to go watch it, but that's another argument. All right, put the ones up. Tribal Chief in the building. There it is. My son wanted to do the DX chop at his graduation. I said, you should have just stopped, looked at the crowd, and put your ones in the air, or yeeted. I think one guy did the John Cena "You Can't See Me." That was pretty cool at the University of Full Sail graduation. That was cool. But he is a DX kid, so when he grew up watching DX, so it wouldn't. I say should have turned around and told it as soon as you. It's not high school. For the price of the tickets, you could take a weekend getaway, brother. Absolutely. You could get a weekend getaway with not one, but two ladies on your side. Hey, what's going on, Tony? How are you, man? I hope you're doing well. I hope your weekend was great. Look at that guy. Look at that guy. He's fully invested in the front row. All right, so he's wearing his TC1 shirt. There we go. Oh, those Jets are disgusting. The coach stinks, Tony. I mean, I haven't got on a rant on camera about him. I'm beaten. I've been beaten. I knew that the coach hiring was not a good coach hiring. Jets are pitiful, man. Football season has been ruined. I never got into it. I never got into it. I wasn't excited. You're welcome. You're welcome, Medina. The Knicks, yeah, and I'm worried with that, Tony. I don't feel it's lukewarm with the Knicks either. Heather said, I already decided I would never be able to afford to go to a WWE show again. I'm with you. If it wasn't for these media credentials, I don't think I will be able to go to a wrestling show. Or at least a WWE, or the ability to go on the list and go to the NXT on the Performance Center by signing up, living in Orlando. I really don't know if I could afford to go to a wrestling show. They outpriced me. And this is coming from a licensed electrician who, right now things are not that great financially with the construction work in Orlando. It's slow. It's extremely slow. And these tickets are totally outrageous. I don't know if I'm ever going to be. I'm with you. I'm not going to purchase some tickets. All right, Roman's going to speak, and it's sad because we love the art. We want to be there. We want to be the one. We want to be there screaming. It sucked for me doing a show, but I enjoy losing my voice on that TNA showdown and invasion that they had at the Performance Center a couple weeks ago. It was great. I had the time of my life. But the prices, man, I know you got to pay you pay what you get for it, but man, it's a lot of money. Listen, people were being, Heather, friends of ours that go to the Performance Center, they were outpriced for No Mercy. They felt No Mercy was a little bit out of range for NXT and Fort Lauderdale, Florida. It's getting, even when they're touring, they get a little bit tight. Here we go. Roman takes the mic. Dallas, Texas. He wants us to acknowledge him. Here you go. Put the ones up. He wants you to acknowledge him. Let's go. Whoa, we got interruption immediately. Business picks up and is cooking quickly in the form of Big Bronson Reed. The tribal thief is in the building. The one and only, the chief of the Shula Fala, Big Bronson Reed. I always got that offer out there for me, Big Bronson Reed. He lives in Orlando, Florida, like myself. I will personally sit down with him, pay for the meal at Fogo de Chao, and we're going to go chop down and just chomp down on some meat and just have a conversation. It doesn't have to be on the record as an interview. Sit down with Big Bronson Reed and have a meal at Fogo de Chao. We'll have the red light, green light, and they bring all the meats they want. We're going to sit down and have a conversation and have a nice meal with that big guy right there. Brock, what's going on, man? How are you? No, you're on time. You're on time. It just started. You're on time, brother. I like that. Roman says, "You out here to stare at me, or you're going to say something?" Here we go. The wise man is going to speak. Love it. The wise man. Okay, here we go. It's going to show him how it's done. Oh. The wise man poking fun. He wants to acknowledge our tribal thief. There it is. Love it. Damn. Say he never was left to leave on a stretcher. Not even in college, not even in family barbecue. Wow. Wow, you reminded him he got hit on a stretcher. Wow. That's facts. All the way to the hospital. Oh, wait a minute. He wants the microphone. Here's Big Brunson Reed going to talk. Interesting. I like this. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. Oh, wow. He's talking. He's taking it to that route. Talking about his uncle and his father never stretched it out. 45 years in the business. But Roman was. Ooh. We got OTC chants now. Nice. Look at the Walrus, a.k.a. Paul Heyman, observing and saying, you get it, kid. Okay, here's Roman. You didn't know that. He called Paul Heyman dumbass again. You ask him what do his dad say right now? Fight him now. Now? Roman wants to fight now? Pal, he don't wrestle on Monday Night Raw, friends, unless if it's a Netflix premiere. He ran this play before. Yeah, he's using reverse psychology. Mm-hmm. I like it. Reverse psychology. Levels above you. Damn. That one. No matter the place, no matter where it is. Roman's throwing good ones. Oh, wow. Roman's cooking Brunson. I'm always will be a try with these. I like how Heyman is counseling him. Okay, hold on. Here we go. Got the old, and I like how Heyman lets it breathe. See, this is where you lead the fans to breathe. The fans want to cheer OTC. Here we go. Now, here we go. Oh, he took credit. Says as brilliant as it almost came from a wise man. Loved it. The who, the what, the where, and the why. Okay, they're setting it up for Saturday night. Bronson Reed stretcher match. Oh, a match that is Bronson Reed's. Okay, Roman Bronson Reed in a Australian street fight. I mean, I thought it was a stretcher match, but Australian. What's the difference between a New York City street fight, Tijuana street fight, your sister's ass street fight? I mean, it's a street fight. There is no rules in the street. Paul Heyman. Good night, everybody. They're all street fights. Oh, they came in like tough guys and they're leaving like some bitches. Where's my Samoans? Here we go. Bronson Reed coming in. Here we go. Here's the brouhaha. Hockey fight now. Roman and Big Bronson Reed. Let's go. Let's go. Yes, Crown Jewel starts at 8 o'clock in the morning Saturday. This Saturday at 8 a.m. We'll be on the air at 7:45 a.m. Superman Punch. You'll be able to watch it here. If you don't have the ESPN app, come and watch it with us. Roman is clearing out. Comes the Stooges. All right, here's the young. Let's see. I'm going to see if any of the Dallas independent wrestlers that I've interviewed before. Here we go. They're going bananas here. Is that okay? Oh, Superman Punch. I mean, they're going to be in Australia next Monday night. Raw is going to be us Monday morning Raw. It's going to be at 8 o'clock next week at 8 a.m. Next Monday night Raw is at 8 a.m. Reason why wrestlers are leaving WWE is because they stick to the same 4 or 5 storylines and just see. I agree with you, Tony. I've mentioned that. We mentioned that before here. Here's Punk coming in. We mentioned that, Tony. We said that that WWE only top heavy. They don't know how to. They forgot or they don't. With the amount of money that they're charging and the turnaround on the premium live event every 3 weeks, they have no time to set up the mid card. If you're not a major player like in the main event scene, and you're gonna have to sit around and wait, and hopefully get organically over by X fans, and that's not even a guarantee. Looking for Karrion Kross, he's not there. They don't know how to. They don't have time to book the mid card. Andrade is such a great wrestler. He is, but he just didn't get enough TV time. And then when he comes out on TV, people will sit. Let's not act like everyone. Oh my God, Andrade was this great best thing, because the times he came out on WWE TV, people used to sit on their hands when he used to come out. No pop. Also, the WWE fans have a lot of folk too. They don't freaking cheer their wrestlers either. Asuka does her own makeup, and that makeup looks awesome. There you go. Make the match tonight. Yeah, I like that Asuka attitude. There you go. I like that. So you're gonna teach them respect. Okay. Kerry Singh and Neo Sky and Kerry Singh. Oh, okay. Well, look. There you go. Ah, y coño. What a slap. I like it. Oscar slap Kyrie. Kyrie wants to bring Io back to the family. And what a slap. Susan Lucci will be smiling somewhere right now. That's a Joan Collins type of slap. She screams Kyrie. Kyrie's gonna snap herself. She's gonna go bananas. I could have sworn I thought that was Penta when I heard that little bit of a hitch. It's freaking Becky Lynch. I slap. Transformer says, "Oh my god, Transformer, what up, Transformer?" Oh, Carrie is in General Hospital circa 1960. Luke and Laura type of drama out there, Heather. Or Scorpio. There we go, Becky Lynch. Now, is she going to call out AJ Lee? But she's taking on Maxxine Dupri. Hey, it's October. It's pumpkin season. You always going to need a good squash match. Here we go. Maxxine Dupri versus Becky Lynch. I'm sorry, Maxxine. Hopefully you can get to where things start turning around with you. We don't think of you as a squash match. I'm so sorry, but Luke and Laura. Hey, here you go. I knew you liked that one, Heather. But right now they are in Dallas, Texas, not Pine Valley. Wade is acting like this match is going to be a squash. I knew you would pop for that reference like me. All right, Becky Lynch. Well, Becky Lynch is upset because there's a poster of Maxxine Dupri, Sports Illustrated #1. So she's saying, I earned that spot. I earned that spot. Put that down. Yeah, she's talking about that sign. If those that are on the American feed, you're not going to see it. It's Sports Illustrated #1, Maxxine Dupri. That's pretty cool. Here comes Maxxine Dupri. Now, let's see if she's going to be accompanied here by Tsuru Tasawa. Yeah, she is. She is. All right. No, he's going back. He says, wait a minute, they got some good catering here. I ain't going down to ringside. I'm going right back to catering. I got to get me a plate. Yeah, Zawa going back. He's going to go get a plate and catering. He said, you're on your own, Toots. Look at Maxxine Dupri. I like her gear. Nice gear on Maxxine Dupri. Yeah, okay. All right, it's 8:25. Now, Maxxine Dupri, all credit aside, she is working hard in the Natalia dungeon with TJ Wilson as well as Natalia each and every Wednesday night in Tampa with a group of wrestlers. They have some great wrestling session. They had Jamie Noble as a guest a couple weeks ago. So they and Andrew Dawkins and others, they do a good job. And Natalia, might not see her on television all the time, but she's always giving back to the WWE and the wrestling community with those in-ring session, getting those young men and women sharp in the dungeon. I just wanted to shout that out. No one really, everybody reports any positive, and take a moment to shout out Natalia, the positivity that she does in her dungeon in Tampa, Florida, with all the group of wrestlers that go out there and they just go out there and train. They train for the love of the art of wrestling to get better, not just as personally, but collectively as a group. And, sometimes, again, everybody wants to talk about contract dispute or drug policy failure, but let's talk about something positive. And that's why I wanted to get that shout out to Natalia and company as I get the stream back up. There it is. All right, Maxxine Dupri. What's up, everybody on the Playback app? Wanted to say what's going on. Got Chef Dan, Tony, Transformer, Heather, Samurai, Mr. Stubby, 214 Medina. We got a couple of visitors. Salute, man. Look at him laughing. Got punched right in the throat. Oh, I didn't even know she even laughed at him after she punched him. They're going over last week's recap when Tozawa got punched in the throat. Here we go. All right, here we go. Let me see. 8:27. Let's see how long this match is going to be. 8:27 before and a collar elbow tie up. Let's go. Now the hair, the Maxxine. Let's see. Nope, she clean. Nope. Tony says 8:34, over and under 5 minutes. Oh, Maxxine with some Maxxine. Look at Maxxine, little toughy wuffy. Maxxine in the middle of the ring. Oh, wait a minute. Nice arm drag. All right, Maxxine working on the arm bar. Good pulling of the hair by Becky Lynch. Now Becky Lynch on grappling in the middle of the ring in front of a Slim Jim. How many of those perverts got their Slim Jim all ready to pop, ready to snap in? All right, here we go. We got Becco. Let's go, Becky sucks. Let's go, Becky. Becky sucks chant. Here's a side headlock here. Let's see what we got in the middle of the Slim Jim circle. All right, look at this. Irish whip into the shoulder tackle by the man, Becky Lynch. And the crowd, and she punches Maxxine. Maxxine. Oh, Maxxine not feeling it. Maxxine hulking up. I'm not going to take that, brother. Got punched her in the eye. Oh, Maxxine got clothesline. Oh, stomping a mud hole. There we go. 4. Maxxine by herself. Tozawa said he's not going to go down the ringside. He's going to go 4. He'd rather make the line at catering for an extra plate. Let's see what's going to happen here. Maxxine now. Rip into the corner turnbuckle. Nope. Maxxine. Oh, Luke Des press. There we go. Here's Maxxine. Dutch press right into a beatdown. There we go. Not a sharp drop kick there. Nah, it hit her. It just whatever. Maxxine now. All right. Oh, that was nice. Okay, she made up from that. She made up for that terrible drop kick into that kind of into a clothesline, but in control goes Becky Lynch. 3 minutes so far in this match. Oh, that suplex right into the security barrier, and it warrants a commercial. So 3-minute match. They want to rush into a commercial for the United States crowd. They want to stick in a commercial there. They need to tell you about Pizza Hut, the General, cricket, Riyadh season. But if you're watching me, we got the international feed, and right now we got the match still going. Becky Lynch now with a knee on the shoulder and then right in the throat of Maxxine Dupri, arguing with Jessica Carr with the referee. Oh gosh, she got slapped. Becky's slapping her now. Yeah, Becky now trash talking. You know what the problem with that trash talking from Becky Lynch right in Maxxine Dupri's face? She had a tuna fish sandwich, and boy, that got pickle breath. Oh, here we go. Another suplex. Becky gonna set her. He's just toying with her. What a suplex. One more time. He's telling the crowd one more time. Remember, this is happening while the American feed is in the commercial. Another suplex. Oh no, Maxxine now fighting. Maxxine fighting back. Right hand by Maxxine Dupri. Oh, Irish whip in the corner. Come on, ladies. Come on, ladies. Come on, ladies. One. Maxine's a little goofy, a little clumsy, a little Gumby-ish. Doesn't Maxxine Dupri remind you of Dana O'Hara from Mermaid? Or Splash. There you go, Splash. That's the name of the movie with Tom Hanks. All right, Becky Lynch in control. Let's see. The over-under was coming to a conclusion there, Tony. It made the over. Wow. Now here, Becky. No, Maxxine misses. Backslide. Double clothesline, brother. You got Hogan and Warrior, double clothesline. Yeah, she has Darrow's hair. Yeah, she does. All right, they're coming back from the commercial break. It went over the 5-minute mark. Wow. So, wow, they didn't want to give us they gave us a little bonus feature here from Maxxine. You know what that means? You know the one person who's happy out all of this is Kazira Kazawa. Kazawa gets more helpings at the catering bar. He's backstage and he's man. Pritchard extended the match, brother. Maxxine with a nice forearm. Boy, Becky acts like she's been in a freaking Iron Woman match with Maxxine Dupri. Oh, beautiful. You know, if Becky wanted to end this, she could end this. She's playing around. Here we go. Let's see. Oh, good pump kick. Nice pump kick there. Another Maxxine with the clothesline. Maxxine now. Oh, another knee. That knee looked very vicious by Maxxine Dupri. Fisherman suplex. Nice fresh suplex. And she kicked up. Uh-oh. She's taking the straps down. No, she missed with that kicks. Oh, nice rollover. And she's putting an ankle lock. That was nice. Oh, look at this. An ankle lock in the middle of the ring. Becky now. Beautiful roll. Oh, Becky now hits it with the other knee. So if you got one bad knee, hit it with the other knee so you can hurt it both knees. Okay. Oh, good right arm. Becky now in the corner now. Just beating the crap out of her. All right, chat. Whoever had the under lost tonight's bet. So this match went over. Look at Maxxine with the power bomb. Maxxine with the power bomb in the middle of the ring. 1, 2. That was close. That was nice to give her a near fall finish in this match for her. That's cool. She earned it. She earned it. Oh, now Dupri is going to the top rope. This is where she got. Yeah, Becky found her. Yep, in the top. Both ladies now back and forth in the top rope. Maxxine looks like she's gonna get put into a superplex. Let's see. Becky now. Becky setting her up for a superplex. Superplex. Got it. Executed beautifully. Here we go. This is into the that's it. She went. No, wait, Becky. Maxxine is trying to hold on to the disarmer, but Becky got it. The pre might no. Here's a pin. Almost had a pin. She's got it transition into an ankle lock by Maxxine. No way. Roll up. Here's a pin. No, near fall finish. Becky. Handle slam. No, Maxxine kicked out. German suplex by Maxxine Dupri. Dupri with the kick. Here's a pin. 1, 2. Almost had a 3. Almost had a 3. That was so close. The crowd is booing. They thought that was 3. Yo, they're putting on a good match. Oh, Maxxine now going to the top rope. Maxxine now crossbody, but look at Becky. 1, 2, hook the tights. No, kick out. Schoolgirl. 1 with the foot on the ropes. Oh, you know what? Wait a minute. She got kicked in the face. I like the fact that Maxxine went with the foot on the rope. Even if she's not who cares if she's not a heel, if she's a baby face? Who cares? She's trying to get a win. She's trying to jumpstart her career. Who cares? A baby face is not supposed to prove that. The crowds gave them a "This is awesome" chant. Well deserved, ladies. Well deserved. When we thought this was going to be a glorified squash match, turned out to be a real good match. Good job, ladies. Good job, ladies, in winning the crowd over. With a good storyline, Tony. That's when you give the talent time and opportunities, they will deliver 80% of the time. You just gotta believe in your talent. You gotta believe in them. And this is what they're doing with Maxxine Dupri. She's rewarding creative for giving her almost 10 minutes. For almost giving, she's got 8 minutes match. They started at 27. Oh, they went over 10 minutes. They gave them 10 minutes and they're giving, and look at the match that they got. They got the crowd in Dallas chanting, "This is awesome." You got to give the talent, men or women, the time to tell their stories. This is the story's not about how dominant is Becky Lynch as a women's champion. We know who Becky Lynch is. It's Maxxine Dupri having the match of her life to open up eyes here on Monday night. That's the story of this match. Is Maxxine Dupri letting the wrestling world know, I am here. I am here and I need a storyline. I am talented. Give me time. Give me television time. Becky is making Maxxine Dupri. I like the finish. I like the finish. Bravo, ladies. Bravo, ladies. I like it. Oh, it's a counter. I didn't want to see Maxxine get her pinned shoulders down after she had her match of her career. She won, and she got, and it, what the story, Becky got so intertwined, so full of herself, she got counted out. Maxxine got back in the ring. Great job. Great job there. Good. I loved it. And now if they give us another match, even if Maxxine loses to Becky, who cares? They put Maxxine back on the map for another. Now you want to see her on television. The point is of making a star, making her without going over, is that now when you see Maxxine, you're like, squash. You want to see now Maxxine get invested in her matches, see more of her. You want to hear her promos. You want to see how further her development as a character in on Monday nights. Here we go. We got the Usos. The Usos and Roman. I got you. What happened? I or we? What's going on here? Roman says, I'm good. I don't want no help. Especially from you. Look at Jimmy listening to that conversation. Oh, I see the first feud. He's egging him on. I gotta hear this. What Jimmy's got to tell Roman. I hear and see everything. Ooh, asking what's the problem and taking advice from him. You should have speak your mind there, Jimmy. Is I done? Lyra sound like it's Christmas. Look at Bailey. Bailey's got a great seminar coming up in December for all the independent women wrestlers and we're aspiring women wrestlers out there, man. You can check out on my Instagram or my YouTube. On my Instagram or my X, I posted that there. Of course, she posted. I just retweeted it, re-forwarded. The handshake. All right, here we go. Lyra and Bailey. Bailey accompanying Lyra. All right, we got the. Right now we have the nice Bailey. She's coming out enthusiastic, bouncing all over the place. So which persona this a bit is this? Hey, look at these. These two girls coming up. Now, ladies, I know you appreciate that the bodysuit wasn't put all the way. You gotta appreciate when the bodysuit isn't placed correctly. Bailey decided that she wasn't gonna wear the full bodysuit the way it's supposed to. Keep it on the outside. Oh, we got what's this? A Battle 6? Is that sponsored? What the hell is that? Yeah, back-to-back women's matches. You know what? Good point. Good pointing out, Tony. That's a good one to point out. Back-to-back women's match up here. All right, Bailey's persona isn't hidden for you, Heather. I think it's to be determined to see what's the end game. Right now, they're slowly building. She's getting a lot of television time where she wasn't getting before to allow this persona to play out. So at least I appreciate that. They're letting her get more television time. I mean, she missed WrestleMania. She missed a few other things. At least for her, we're getting some TV time. They can't even get in the same page of high-fiving. Why don't y'all thumb wrestle? All right, Bailey. Well, Bailey hasn't given Wade Barrett a hug yet. They're calling over. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, a little kid. High-fiving a little kid. All right. All right. Hey, Frank, how are you? Bailey has been getting a lot of airtime lately. Yes. And that's a good thing for her, though. Let's see if it hits. Here's Roxanne Perez and Big Mommy Cool, Raquel Rodriguez. You got extra large and small here coming down the ring. Yeah, Roxanne is a home state girl. This may play in her favor, and so is Raquel. They're both from Laredo, Texas, so that's their hometown, home state. Yeah, tomorrow night I will be here. I want to do the watch along. I don't want to do the whole bus thing. I don't want to be at the performance center. I wanted to be out here. Chris asked me, "You're not going?" I mean, I'd rather watch it at home. It was nice being there for that invasion, but I want to watch it here. What's going on, man? Salute to you there. Thank you. Gracias por sintonizarme aquí en Facebook Live. Thank you. Appreciate you on the Facebook Live, on Instagram Live. Thank you on Twitch, Trubo, Kick, on Rumble, on X. Thank you, X. I appreciate everybody watching us, watching myself to this watch along here. I guess Chris is working late today. Oh, they're showing last Monday's recap here. So we were asking questions earlier. What's next for CM Punk? I think we got an idea of what might be happening. Right now, we got Lyra Valkyria one-on-one with Roxanne Perez. And this one is sponsored by Battlefield 6. That's what it is. And we are sponsored by Dude Wipes and the Sports Jedi Network. We're wiping out the competition. Ooh, nice leg scissors. And look at this. Now, this matchup, these ladies got great chemistry with them all the way back to NXT days, back to the 2 days when Lyra came over from NXT UK. These ladies have had some great matches for the NXT Women's title and so forth. So I don't, this is a repeat match that we've seen before, but they always deliver. But here's the one thing. They have to follow the Maxxine Dupri and Becky Lynch matchup. It's going to be, what a kick to the head by Roxanne. Now, Roxanne has been a little bit on a losing streak here on Monday Night Raw, but it doesn't hurt her stock for Roxanne. Oh. Oh, they just broke it. Another third women's match. Io Sky versus Kairi Sane. So we're getting a third women's matchup on Monday Night Raw. You know what? If they deliver those bangers, I have no problem with it. And then right after Perth, Australia, WWE will be going to their Japan tour. They're going to have their Japan tour. I believe Io Sky will be in Marigold working on the 17th, a couple weeks from now. So they will be heading to the Far East. Here's a reversal. Nice. Lyra with the cartwheel. Nice. Sweep the leg, Johnny. Cover. Kick out at 2. Yeah, shout out to all the platforms, including everyone still on YouTube right now. Yeah, appreciate everyone watching us. Thank you so much. Here we go. Ooh, nice double knees. Oh. Roxanne taking some unconventional offense there with her knees to the wrist. What is she doing here now? You got Roxy chants by this crowd. Look at that. She's just hyperextending that wrist. And boom. Roxanne doing damage. A commercial break. But here's the great thing. I'm on the international feed. I don't commercial break. I get to watch the action. And Lyra's in the outside with holding her wrist. Ooh. Oh, Roxanne continues to work on her wrist. Remember, big week here. Big week. Bound for Glory. Big week. Crown Jewel. You got that Lights Out with Aleister Black and Damian Priest on Friday Night SmackDown. Title Tuesday for All Elite Wrestling. NXT TNA Showdown. I mean, my goodness. Mustafa Ali, Ethan Page. So we're like the kids like to say, we're eating good this week. And all wrestling all across all the different platforms and all the different companies. Nice snap bear. What was that? Oh, that was Bailey acting like a nut job out there. She wants the clap. That's a smart way of getting the clap going. I don't know. The crowd is a little exhausted with the Max Pre and Becky match. Now Bailey's getting them riled up. They were a little quiet here. I don't think they want to boo Roxy. They want to cheer Roxy, but they know they can't. You hear a little Roxy chants here and there, but Lyra's the babyface. Yeah, they're in the Super Show, the Australia Super Show next Wednesday. That's one of their house shows, and then they'll go to Japan. Oh, look, a little shade in the base or joint manipulation there. Look at that. Bailey's gonna turn heel. She's been so much of a cheerleader. Something's going on. Yeah, she's bipolar right now. Her character, she's letting us know that she's bipolar. Sometimes she's uber friendly or cheerful, and then just totally she snaps. As they're returning from the commercial from the United States here. Yeah, they got to get the crowd kind of cooled off a little bit. I need the crowd back. They got to bring this back here. And it's not no respect to ladies, they're working their ass off, but they're slowing the match a little bit with the wrist. Telling a story with Roxanne Perez hurting her wrist, the elbow, the shoulder. Nice German suplex by Lyra. Lyra wants to get the crowd going. Crowd is not responding. Even Bailey's trying to get the crowd going. Get a few woos, a few cheers, but still not invested. Rally, the crowd is not. No, Lyra doing her offense. Crowd's still not in there yet. Suplex. All right. We heard a little oohs and ahs from the crowd here. There is a beautiful fisherman suplex, but now she gets exactly. That was she did not do the bridge hook. No. She needs to watch film of Mr. Perfect, Kirk Hennig, how to do a perfect plex. Yeah, I've noticed that a lot of them sitting on their hands. Yeah, they do. They weren't sitting on the match before. That was they had. This is awesome. They were invested. Maybe they got a little fatigue. I don't know. Here's a roll up. 1, 2. Back and forth. The ladies are working, but the crowd is sitting on their hands. Now we got a little bit of a cheer. Maybe the crowd seeks that the end is coming and they want to cheer credit. There we go. Lyra's going. Oh, Raquel now. Raquel on the apron. Let's see. Here comes Bailey. Bailey now holding on. Oh, hit the moonsault. Yeah, I was hoping that was not the finish. Bailey's got a bounce tonight. Oh, but Big Mommy Cool with the big boot. Here's Lyra now going after Raquel. Now it's Roxanne's turn. Tornado DDT. All right, ladies, bring it home. Wrap it up. Pac rocks. Yeah, it's over. Thank you. Yes. Wrap it up. Thank you. So Roxanne gets a much-needed victory. Pop rocks in the center of the ring with the distraction of the Raquel Rodriguez interference. Then Bailey, all that good shenanigans. There you go. Match. The crowd didn't really help it. The ladies worked. Not their best match that these two ladies had. I seen them have better matches, but here's the thing: they gave us 2 women matches back-to-back on Monday Raw. Appreciate that. Now, we got to see if this is going to further any storyline. If they're going to have this match, here we go. Bailey now. Getting upset and losing it. They want to go get him. Oh, man. Grabbed her like by the hair. Grabbing her by the hair like if she's a wild Samoan. They're running to run. I don't know who ran quicker to the back. Bailey and Lyra or Tozawa to catering. Special time starts at 8 a.m. Now, if I'm not working that Monday, lately they've been slow at work. They haven't been giving us a lot of work. I will be doing that. If not, if I have to work, I will be at work, and we'll see what time. At 7 o'clock, maybe we'll stream Monday Night Raw. Whoever wants to watch it on Monday. Well, we might not do Monday Night Raw. Take that, It all depends. They're recapping AJ and John Cena. The face of TNA. Let's go. TNA promo on Monday Night Raw. Let's go. I get goosebumps listening to that. Let's go. They're going to give you money. They're giving you Money in the Bank 2016. Cena style. Money in the Bank. The Stars Clash. SummerSlam. AJ Styles. No, AJ Styles is still WWE, Frank. But with the partnership with TNA, they're emphasizing, he's their face. They're embracing that he is to the company. Not pretending like he never existed or he never wrestled there. Now they're mentioning it like they never did it used to do before. That's a Vince McMahon booking, pal. That's going to be a banger of a match. AJ Cena. Yeah, I can't wait to see that. I'm glad we got this. Does it really need a build? Look how special it feels. People are complaining, "Oh, you need a build. You need a build. You need a story." The story, he's retiring, and he wants to take on people from his past who took him to the brink and put memories in the WWE archives. That's their story right there. AJ Styles, look at those matches. Look at that recap. Look at what they meant to their prospective companies. 2 generational talent. Yeah, that's the story there. Beautiful video package by the WWE. Good video package. John Cena seeks his 100 PLE victory. Undertaker with 107. Somewhere in the background, you got Michelle McCool telling him he can't pass that. All right, we got AJ Styles promo in the back with Jackie Redmond. Oh, we got interrupted by Dirty Dom. The Judgment Day. Call him Uncle AJ. Oh my goodness. Oh. Dragon. Now they're gonna put him in that side quest for the tag team champions. 3-1. Okay. So we have a 6-man tag later tonight. AJ Styles, Dragon Lee, and a mystery partner. Who could it be? Now, who's the third partner? Could it be Vikingo? All right, here comes Punk. We got some arguing there. Pierce and Rusev. Pierce is arguing with Rusev. Rusev is going to be the third 6-man. I mean, all right. I mean, Rusev has did good work. I've given him compliments on my Saturday show. Coming back to the WWE, he has put on some good matches. He has. He's been really good in the ring. We got the first commercial for Netflix. It's a Netflix. That's why it's a commercial. It's a Netflix ad. So they're going to give you 3 minutes of Netflix commercials. It doesn't matter where you are, internationally or the upper. They want to make sure they sneak in a Netflix commercial. It's called Netflix House. I don't know what that is. More ways to take your money out of you. All right, they're giving us a commercial. I guess Wing. Stranger Things 5. Finally, they're gonna end this where the kids are already grown. They're already grandkids. They already have grandchildren. They're old. They're in a nursing home. And Stranger Things, the final chapter. I'm gonna watch it, but I kind of feel like I'm already lost investment. I already lost my interest in it. I'm like, like you waited 3 years to do this. Yeah, the psychic little boy grew into an old woman. Yeah. Another Ben Affleck, Matt Damon movie, The Rip. All right. Is that live? Because I can't find it. Which that one? Which is that, Frank? Monday. Yes, this is live. It's on Netflix. Netflix. Monday Night Raw, Netflix. Yeah, I know it gets confusing with all the different places that they're at. They could be on ESPN. ESPN is for their pay-per-views or premium live events. Mondays is Netflix. Fridays is USA Network. Tuesdays is the CW Network. Wednesdays is on Evolve. TNA app. I mean, you need all different things. Yeah, 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock East Coast time. Vancouver, 5 a.m. London, 1 o'clock. So we're going to have probably Ethan will be joining us at 1 o'clock. Oh, he's Penta. Walking with that swagger. Oh, I like this. Okay. I like joining them. Oh, wait a minute. Somebody's getting their ass kicked. What's going on? Lyra. Beating up on, oh, they're beating up on Raquel. Oh, look at this. Here's Roxanne. Well, we got a brouhaha with the women. We got a brouhaha. Oh, yeah. Look at Jason Jordan copying the field there. Come on. Look at Lipstick. Well, yeah. Look at Pierce. I guess when you take your glasses off, you're serious when you're yelling. If I do that. Hit that like button now. Like Pierce. Who? All right, they're gonna waste our time with some people that we don't know who they are. Some PBR guys. All right. The bareback rider. Da-dum. I thought they were the bareback riders. Hey-oh. It's the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders. Here's Punk. Here we go. Indeed, Tony. Indeed. All right, here's CM Punk. Look at Punk. He says, thank God I have people on the left when I come out and people on the right. Full arenas. Yeah, look at him. Smile. Man, look at this, man. This place is... What time is it, Punk? It's clobbering time. Let's go. Yeah, he's wearing pink and black. He's also a big hitman, but also it's breast cancer awareness month. All right, we got Punk in the Punk. I want to see how him and Jey Uso. Jay is going to interrupt this because it's kind of sucks because you're going to interrupt a popular figure in Punk. You're not going to be able to go down with the yeet. That's disrespectful. So I guess they're going to go with the heel, Jey Uso. I guess they feel that the yeeting might have played its course. We'll see. I doubt it. I mean, let's see what they're going to do here. Punk is in the ring. CM Punk. I mean, it didn't hurt Jey Uso in LA Knight. People still did the yeeting. We'll see. So Punk chasing the hug. Great to be alive on a Monday night in Dallas, Texas. Look at him. He got a blowjob hair job on his hair. Look at that. It look like the Fonz. All right, he's doing the Texas. All right, he wants to address something. Well, it's thanking everybody for the AJ Lee welcome. I heard she's still sore. Talking about Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins. Okay, what does you have to do with that? Oh, he's keeping his nose out of his business. All right. It's the Crown Jewel champion, pal. All right, so they've been celebrating for their victory in WrestlePalooza. I like how Punk knew he messed up and he turned it right back into a. Yeah, he didn't. It didn't let him. It didn't let him phase him like it. Oh, there you go. CM Punk deserves this. There are signs. I'm gonna earn. Yeah. That's true. A little MJF dig, and you know it. Oh, little MJF dig. CM Punk is better than you, and everybody knows it. He goes, "Oh shit, I forgot I'm in the wrong company." Has he got a little dementia? LA Knight now comes. Again. Heather, gimmick infringement on the Miz, brother. Okay. LA Knight. Here comes LA Knight. It's his time. His ring. They're not afraid of putting babyface and babyface here. And now Jey Uso's going to come out. Interesting. Let me talk to you. Yeah. Oh my God, he started while look in my eyes. What do you see? He wants to laugh too. Someone who interrupted me. That was good. That was good. All right. He wants a welterweight championship. Now, Knight is asking for his opportunity. All right. Knight Punk in the middle of the ring. When is Jey Uso going to interrupt it? All right. They created the owner bomb. Okay. Where we going, LA? As good as a husband he is a trash champion. So, okay, passive aggressive. Yeah. He should have threw a yeah. Yeah. Should have done another yeah. Oh, Punk just cooked LA Knight. Yeah. LA Knight's laughing. Uh-oh. Here we go. All right, he will be the new heavyweight champion. So here we go. All right, is he gonna come through the crowd or is he gonna come? No, no, he's coming through Gorilla. No Uzi, no yeeting. He ain't yeeting anymore. With a shirt, yeeting ain't easy. I think the yeet movement has run its course. As of tonight, yeah. I think we're not gonna get any more. Let me see. Oh, he still want to know. Let me see. Does he want to eat? He's like that person that's resisting. He's resisting, not to. He's resisting, but he wanted to raise those hands to eat. Yeah, back. It's that meme with that kid that he was holding his vowel movement in classroom. The little blonde kid that has all his veins popping up. That okay. His mind is clear. He's the one for what? He didn't. He never got his rematch. That's so true. They're all making good, compelling arguments. He had to eat. He couldn't help himself. Yeah. And then really night found that hilarious. Deja vu. His time came and went. Yeah. Oh. Oh. But LA Knight gave him that was a good advice. Oh, it sucks being a tag team. Super kick. Where's Deftones? Oh, they call him Little Roman. Trying to be Peacemaker. Okay, hold on. You call him Little Roman. Super kick. Oh! Here's a super kick from Jimmy. Yep, Jimmy, super kick. Here we go. 3, 2, super kick. He's watching his brother. I don't blame it. Now, here's what we got to find out. Knight. Stack them and rack them. Let's go. Here we go. Here's the Japanese Susan Lucci. You brought my show the picture. Are they going to show the picture they took at Benny Hanna's again? Maybe I should make that my thumbnail for Crown Jewel. They're not family anymore. I don't know. Why do I feel like I'm watching the scene of Star Wars when 3CPO is explaining to the Ewoks about the whole galaxy and these while they're sitting around the fire. All right, they're not ready for EO. Here we go. We got the match next. Boom, 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 boom. Here's Io Sky. Gotti Singh. Remember, no Rhea Ripley. She's in Australia doing media. They're doing their media tour just like TNA is doing it in Lowell, Massachusetts. So Heather, let me ask this question. A little sidebar here about tomorrow. Are you all right with Jordan Grace being special referee and also putting the internet community because they made good points. You know, you saw them going on the crossover wouldn't happen, opening those doors. So I don't know. I hope they integrate it into the storyline some way for each one. WWE for me is doing Jordan Grace dirty. Well, let's see if this storyline helps her. I don't want to see Jordan Grace turn into heel. I don't want but we'll see where it goes. All right, here we go. Here's Kairi Sane. That music. Yamaguchi, Japan. Here we go. Kairi Sane. Is she gonna bring treasures? Well, she's a heel. She's not gonna bring treasures. All right, this is gonna be another banger. Io and Kairi. All right, here we go. We got a commercial break for the United States, but not here. Keep it here. Oh, they're gonna make this tonight. How long is this Raw gonna go tonight? Punk against the Usos. Well, they're gonna close with the 6-man in this match, I believe. You spoke too soon. Yeah, we're so used to it finishing now because of the start at 7. I'm like, you still got about 30 minutes or no more, maybe another hour, maybe. We were like, man, here we go. Unless this match is not going to go that long. Well, Kairi looks like she don't want to wrestle her friend, but she's ready. Oh, Io went to the dive for Asuka. This is not going to happen, isn't it? Come on, so ring the bell, Jessica Carr. Whoop that trick chance. That's for tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, and for Sunday. Ring the bell. Io. Oh, what a spear by Kairi Sane. Kairi Sane started off hot. Kairi. Uh-oh, she's going to the top. Kairi Sane, what's she going to do now? Nope. All right, a little bit of a stalemate here. Here we go. Roll. Nice leg scissors. But Io Sky stays on her feet. Nope, not today. Not today. Oh, they both missed with the drop kick. All right, it's a little bit of a stalemate. The crowd's supposed to clap like a bunch of seals, which they didn't. Another match where fans are sitting on their hands. And there is no reason for them to sit on their hands. This is a good matchup. They started off pretty. Kairi wants her to attack. Oscar attack. Here we go. Io, cartwheel, backflip, drop kick. Beautiful drop kick there by Io Sky. Now the crowd. There we go. I agree with you, Frank. That is lazy by the fans. But then here we go. Moonsault. Got it. Beautiful. But you'll see when they go to Australia, the crowds kill. And then I hate to make this statement, but I'm gonna make it. But then people get outraged when they take the WrestleMania in and yeah, we know it was for blood money. We know that the money for the Saudis paid a lot. But do you blame WWE to take it international when their crowds are more aggressively cheerful and they cheer, they groan, they meanwhile the American crowd on a Monday night here with these women working, they're sitting on their hands. Are they too busy worrying about how they're going to pay for their ooh. Damn, she hit the back of her head there. That was vicious. That was a vicious Jessica car chain up on Io Sky. Oh, damn. Watching that again. That was now. Kyrie now. Oh. Stomping on her. I thought she was going to do a moonsault and she missed the ropes. I didn't know where Io was. Here's a pin. Penta, Carmelo, Ray Phoenix, JD, Ethan, Ricky, Trick. Any of those carry world titles in the main roster? I don't know. With the way the creative is, I don't know, Tony. I don't think so. Because before all those guys that you mentioned, you got to give Braun Breaker an opportunity as a world champion. Gunther, he's still going to have title reigns. Even Big Brunson Reed jumped the pecking order ahead of them. Don't know. I don't know. I don't think so. Oh. That's why I wish they would really, really showcase the mid-card titles strong. Especially if you're not going to have them on your PLEs. Let the Monday night and Friday night weekly episodes be mostly about your mid-cards. And, of course, you're going to have your main event to have people draw to the PLE to watch. But, man, I wish we showcased it. Not repetitive matches and meaningless, but with story. They're doing a good job here with the women's world title. And Becky with Maxxine added some flavor now to the women's mid-card, but we still need that from Julia. We still need that from Julia in a United States title run. And I think WWE did a big disservice. They didn't take advantage of their 3 hours on Friday Night SmackDown to do that. I thought that was the most work. 3 hours of SmackDown was terrible, and they had an opportunity to really, really be juicy about showcasing those wrestlers like you mentioned, like a Carmelo, a Ray Phoenix, mid card, and they didn't. They gave us that Road to WrestleMania, and that was just terrible build. And they had 3 hours. They had an extra hour for SmackDown, and they didn't do it. They didn't deliver. And they could do here on Netflix if they need an extra 15 minutes, if they want to add a mid-card segment. I don't think anyone will frown upon if they go an extra 15, 2 hours and 45, but those 15 is a great storyline in the mid-card title. But they're not, I don't know. They're not doing it. They're not captivating. They're not optimizing opportunities when it comes to a television show. Everybody complains about the same finishes. Like tonight, this Monday Night Raw, I'm going to be totally honest with you. If it ends with the main event, with the triple threat with JD McDonough, Judgment Day versus Penta, Phoenix, and we don't see the Braun Breaker and the Vision, and I'm good with it. We saw them early already. We already saw Big Brunson Reed and Paul Heyman. If we don't need to see Seth, we don't need to see them tonight. We know already that the Crown Jewel Championship is coming up this Saturday. We don't need to see them tonight. We don't need to shoehorn them. But here's the problem. They might want to have to show us them because they're charging a shitload of money to all those people in Dallas, and they want to give them their money's worth because they got to justify charging them a lot of money. That's what and this is the thing that I think TKO or not TKO, but WWE Creative feels, you know what? Damn, I got to give the fans, I got to show them my mega stars because of the money we're charging. But if you're telling me you got a show where you've got CM Punk, Roman Reigns on the show, you don't need to bring everyone then. You don't need to bring Rollins. You don't need to bring everyone there to Braun. You don't need to bring them there to do the run-ins. You could close out here. Go continue. I hope they continue the course with this tonight here. We don't need to see the Vision anymore tonight. Not that I don't want it. It's just you don't want to force feed it. Io Sky now getting crazy here. Here we go. Here's the comeback. Io. Oh, miss with the double knees. Or the Meteora, double knees. Suplex, German, with a bridge. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. That was a nice German with that bridge there by Io Sky. They show that missile drop kick and replay there from Io. I think Gunther, Braun, Oba will be men's stars. Yeah, the next generation. Oh, no. You're right. And look at those names are going to leapfrog ahead of these wrestlers, too. Not only that, Tony, what makes it a bit of a monkey wrench, you don't believe Brock Lesnar is going to have a world title range now when he's coming back here? You know that title is going to be strapped on him. Even if it's a short term, he's going to win that title eventually. I hate to say it. Here we go. Here's the insane elbow. Kyrie now. Insane elbow, but met by some kicks. Wow. She met by 2 feet right to the face. Here we go. Io. Meteora. She says, that's it. Io now, setting up for the finish. Io. She's about to go flying. The genius of the sky. But Asuka on the apron. Asuka. Oh, gets kicked. Jessica Carr's letting them wrestle here. 1, 2, 3. Oh, Asuka helped out. She helped out Carrie, and Carrie gets a victory over Io Sky with the heel pin here. Pulling the hands on Kairi Singh on that bridge. Bro, that's the issue I have. No need for Lesnar to win a title. You got to keep pushing your young talent and create new storyline. Yeah. Wait a minute. No Rhea Ripley. Oh, back fist. Asuka holding it in position for the insane elbow. Insane elbow, got it. I knew there was going to be Asuka shenanigans. Yeah. So the Kabuki Warriors stand strong in the middle of the ring, but Kairi a little conflicted there. She had no problem giving that insane elbow. All right, they got EO down and the Kabuki in the middle of the ring, gloating. If you're on YouTube, thank you for watching me on X. Thank you for watching me on the Rumba channel, on Trubo Kick, Instagram Live, on Facebook Live. Thank you guys. Appreciate everyone on, of course, on the playback that could come and see it. You can still watch the final two matches or the last match. Yeah, we got two more matches on Monday Night Raw. You can watch it with us here on the playback app. They're going to give you the video package of Cody Rhodes and Rollins setting up for that Crown Jewel men's matchup. This is the part 2. Allies. Of course, they're building this. I like the way they're building this. That matchup. Tony, WWE has a lot of great amount of talent to do. I feel that Brock has to still carry the company, like they bring back Taker and make him world championship. I think it's, be honest with you, Tony, this is a statement. I think it's not Triple H creative or even Bruce Pritchard. I think it goes over their head. This is a turkey a la Sheik meddling into the company. ESPN, turkey a la Sheik, TKO, because Brock Lesnar transcends ESPN with the UFC the name power, the star power. That's the reason why. Us as wrestling fans, we're not going to like it. Us as wrestling fans, we don't want to see Brock on top of the mountain winning champion. But for what? You don't need it. He's been there, done that. We want to see the young wrestlers, the younger people that put in the work time in, time out, and be face of the company and grow. But guys like Turkey a la Sheik and TKO wants Brock Lesnar, the name value, because they have billions of dollars investment in this product, WWE, and they want to get as many eyeballs, and they want to justify the amount of the ticket prices that they're asking for, the apps that they're asking us to change and pick up $30, $29.99. I was watching the other day the ESPN app, and for FX1 ESPN $39.99. There is nothing compelling on FX1. No disrespect ESPN, I get it. NHL Sunday, NHL hockey. If you're a hockey fan, if you're a college football fan, even if for the remainder of the year a UFC fan, WWE fan, you get your money's worth with ESPN. But FX1, there isn't really anything that compels, that wants me to pay $39.99 to add DES to FS1. That's what's going to be the price next year for this WWE direct-to-consumer with ESPN. It's going to be $39.99, even $45.99. Wouldn't surprise me and this is where WWE is going to take the turn, where fans are going to say enough. It's just going to be too much. Because you might as well go back to traditional pay-per-view. Because it's $39.99 for All Elite Wrestling, $40, $50, $49.99, $39.99 if you have the plus or whatever the case is. You're turning into traditional pay-per-view, because that's what's going to eventually happen. You keep jacking up these prices on these streaming apps. Just give me you know what? I'll pay for what I want. I want to watch WWE. That's it. Yeah, WWE is not trying to make or create another star. They rather just stick with the old guys with the belts. As a company, you don't evolve like that. Create wrestlers. I believe I could say this. I don't have any info. I don't have any certainty with the statement I'm about to say. Wouldn't be surprised if there's a minor or civil war where creates has a vision that they want to develop new stars, go with the storyline telling, do the things that got the WWE so popular that it warranted the $9 billion sale that they did. When they were on the block to being sold, that's when they had their greatest wrestling revival and storytelling, where everything made sense, everything crossed over. From people in the background having a conversation, or even everyone, it was so fun. Even when you had people returning, it was so intriguing. The minute it got sold, and the minute that certain people were mentioned on the board, and that whole timeline, and TKO started infiltrating their own system in, it started to decline. And I wouldn't be surprised if there's an internal civil war on that. Again, I have no insights or information, but I feel like that's something what I perceive and see. I think Triple H has a vision and a plan to, yes, want to work, because what's the point of having Shawn Michaels develop and work with these talents, and then they come to the main roster and then they leave in 2 years when their contract expires, like a Santo Escobar who's about to leave at midnight. Many names that have been called up from NXT that's no longer with the company. I'm not even talking about Karrion Kross. He fumbled. It's frustrating. Rollins didn't even hear anything. Yeah, that watch thing is starting to get a little bit. All right, he's calling Paul. Oh, let's see. Paul, we should talk. I have to win this Saturday. Because you're going to win. What if I don't? He asks. He's asking Oracle. Paul Heyman says will be Cody. Okay. What if I lose? Here's Heyman. Oh, you want it straight? Okay. If you lose the Cody Rhodes, you lose the locker room. You lose the faith of the vision. Huh. They'll throw away everything that they built from Netflix. Everything they built from WrestleMania. De facto want to be secondary champion. He ain't losing. He's not losing. Oh, he grabbed Paul Heyman. That was kind of easy there, pal. You don't want to get your Oracle mad. Oh, you left someone out. Brock Lesnar? Oh, himself. This is getting interesting here on this promo. If he loses Paul Heyman to Cody Rhodes, at some point, he's going to ask himself, why? Why I picked you. Why I picked you. Huh. Over Roman and Punk. Oh, all right. He mentioned Roman. That pisses off. He knew how to motivate. He's motivating him. He knows how to motivate Rollins. Okay, Roman and Jay down. That was a good promo, Heather. Very good promo. Oh, it is. Is he reading a cue cards? Because he wasn't even looking at his brother when he said that. Ooh, that was bad. Oh. Six-man tag. So they're gonna leave that for the main event. All right, six-man tag. Cero miedo. Here we go. Do it. Do it. It's Penta. Penta. Cero. Miedo. Yeah, you might as well have him first coming down and take his sweet time doing a strut. Because if you're a baby face and you're getting your ass kicked, you don't want him. You don't want him to be your backup. Gotta wait for him to do his strut. La Penta. El Cero Miedo. What do you guys think this gets? Over and under, Tony? About 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 12 minutes? I say 12 minutes. 12 minutes. Oh, that was a terrible Penta for the game. A lot of talent in the ring. I agree with you. I'm surprised they're back at a 2.5 hour format. Well, they're back at it. It was always 2.5. It's just that it started early. That it finished 9:30 from 7 to 9:30, 9:35. I won't be surprised if it goes 9:40. Finishes tonight at 10:40. Again, they don't want to give us commercial. They're giving us these stupid Netflix commercials. They're in a commercial break right now. One of the Netflix commercials. Not even a commercial. It's a Netflix for everyone, international and in the US. Oh, come on, Netflix. Let's go. What you thought of that line? I thought that line was good. Classic Roman line. Jay won't be world title because he's more like me. Nothing like you, ice cold brother. There you go. A real American beer, brother. No, yeah, that was a great line, Tony. Kind of told me kind of like you haven't won any real singles gold on your own. That's why in the beginning I wanted Jimmy to really get that United States title away from Solo, but it was Sami Zayn. But I thought it was a bad decision, but I gotta give credit where credit is due. Sami Zayn with those United States Open challenges have been putting on match of the weeks for Friday Night SmackDown. Those are compelling. All his matches on those Open have been great. Wow, they're not even showing us AJ Styles entrance. Not even international crowd, and how popular he is. What is going on with the production too? Here's AJ. Oh, we got all the baby faces. No Dragon Lee wasn't even shown his intro. A microphone. Oh, he cursed. He rarely curses too. What the hell was? You think that was done planned on purpose? So that was AJ Styles was going to grab a microphone and say something, and he got interrupted. And he actually said MFer. He never. What is told by AJ Styles, he doesn't go to profanity, but that one caught him off guard. MFer. All right, here we go. Judgment Day in the building with all the gold. We got the tag team champions. We got the Ethan Page. Mustafa Ali mentioned here on Monday Night Raw. Love it. Showing the love that they're giving them. All right, we go. 6-man tag. Of course, two former Bullet Club members going at it. Styles. We call him Lee. Oh my God. He's too many AJs. Dirty Dom. We got Dirty Dom chants. AJ Styles with a beautiful drop kick. Styles with the drop kick on Finn Balor now. Here's JD McDonough. Here's Penta. Super kick. Oh, here we go. Dragon Lee now. Her Karana on the Mega Champion. And Intercontinental. Oh, Styles flying. Penta now flying. Now Dragon Lee's turn. Dragon Lee gonna fly now. Yes, and he got it. Beautiful. All three baby faces. High flying, high octane. Ready? Cero miedo. And we got the swagger walk. Let's go. And they're gonna go on a commercial. They just got back. We missed their damn entrances. We missed the AJV. I even never said it. All their entrances, and they want to give us fucking commercials. Styles, AJ Styles. My God, I got tongue twisted. I did with Wade Barrett. Or at least we got to see it. They stood here on the international feed. But imagine if you're watching it on US feed with another commercial. Tag. Here's Penta. Oh, Penta's going to do a slap. Here we go. He wants the crowd to quiet down. Put out the women's match. They were quiet. Don't ask that crowd to be quiet. They've been doing that all night, Penta. They've been doing that all night. Oh, beautiful Finn Balor. Here is JD McDonough. Come on, Jordan. Jordan Devlin, JD McDonough. Cero miedo chance. There we go. Beautiful. Oh, he missed. Oh, damn, he got kicked right in the side of the face. He saw some stuff there. That was a live round, pal. There we go. Here we go. Dragon Lee now. There's Dragon Lee with a nice kick. What is he going to do now? Quick tag. There you go. Here comes Styles. AJ Styles now tags Penta. Quick tags. Penta now. Double axe handle chop for the top rope. Another quick tag. Babyface is getting some crisp, sharp tags as JD McDonough working. Getting his ass kicked here. There you go. Penta, you just got out. Don't you want to tag back in? As they coming back from the United States commercial break. Ooh. Double team. Penta. Super kick. Oh. As Dragon Lee gives Finn Balor a super kick on the other. Here's AJ Styles with the pin. Tag. You know what sucks? AJ Styles will not be at Bound for Glory. Because he's going to be in Australia, Heather. That sucks. I mean, we had him for Slammiversary. Man, what a dragon screw. Dragon Lee now. Damn, just kicked him right in the face. Here's a cover. Oh, beautiful drop kick. Here is Dom, Dirty Dom. Oh, damn, Dominic. Now, Dragon Lee's the #1 contender. 168. That's not bad. That's funny from Wade Barrett. Says it's the women cheering Dirty Dom. Oh, Dirty Dom's trying to set up a Three Amigos. Let's see. He wants people to cheer. Here's one. He's trying to go for the Three Amigos. 1 suplex. 2. One more for the Three Amigos. There you go. Here we go. There's the third one. No, small package. Roll up. Nope, 2. Babyface in control. Here's JD McDonough. McDonough now. Snapmare on Dragon. Tag here. Finn. Now quick tag. Here's Dominic. Now the heels getting with the quick tag, cutting the ring in half. Here's JD McDonough now. Springboard. Nice. 1, 2. Judgment Day now posing. Keep an eye on Dragon Lee, friend. Another commercial. Another commercial. Commercial. But we stay with the action here. McDonough now. Oh, what a chop by JD McDonough. Here's Finn. We're not going to get AJ Styles in a while until they come back from the commercial for the hot tag. So we're going to get like 3 minutes of Dragon Lee getting his ass kicked here. Cover. Oh. There's a tag. Here's JD McDonough. The tag team champions cutting the ring in half here. Ooh. Dragon Lee now fighting back. Dragon Lee's trying to get that hot tag. No, reaching. And he's just short. But DDT on McDonough's big-ass head. Here's the tag. Trying to reach for that hot tag. How much running time we got from the commercial? There's a tag. Dominic just cuts the ring in half. What a sucio. El sucio de los sucios. Dirty Dom. Got a front headlock. It's going, cállate, perro. It's on the. I love their banter that they have. It. Dominic is a heel, man. When he gets in his, he's a singer, man. It's an SOB, man. Yeah, he wanted to know if you're ready for the hot tag. Not yet. They're talking. Oh, come on, guys. You're seeing the sausage being made here. Come on. You want to know if you're ready for the hot tag. As soon as they come back from the commercial, the hot tag is coming up. The fans are calling him a culero. $10 seconds. 10 seconds are coming back from the commercial. Then 10 seconds. Come on, WWE. You got to do better. With these 4K technologies out there, we catch everything. They're coming back from the hot tag's coming up. Oh, here we go. Dragon. Powerbomb. They're calling him a culero. They're calling him Tinkerbell. A Latin derogatory word for Tinkerbell. There's a clothesline. Penta now. Hurricanrana. Penta with the hot super kick. Penta. Oh, Penta's on fire now. Penta again. Roll up. Into springboard. DDT. Nice move by Penta. Penta's on fire. Using momentum and love it. Penta. Cero miedo. Turn around. Don't do no dancing. Get ready. They're going to kick your ass if you're not ready. It's Penta. Spanish fly. Wow. No, that's really a deep. You got to be really deep Mexican, or Central American, to really use that kind of word. It's not like one of those slangs that translates through all the different like Caribbean Spanish and that word. You don't use that word in the Caribbean. AJ Styles with the clothesline. Nice move by AJ. Blue Thunder Bomb. Oh, Styles. All hell's breaking loose. Dragon Lee now gets rid of JD McDonough. Finn Balor now. Now Penta. Now Penta's gonna go flying. Penta. Oh, Penta. Cero miedo. Oh, nice drop kick. 619. Dominic, Dirty Dom, 619. Oh, wait a minute. He slipped. Oh, he saw there. Rusev. Tag. Rusev now. It's going to chase after Dominic. No, he's got his hands on Dominic. Super kick, Penta. Penta super kicks. I like it. McDonough. Styles Clash. Yep. Pin. They get the victory. Good job. That was a fun match. That was fun. That was a fun match. Now he gets the microphone. Here we go. Let's see what he's going to say now. Hopefully he doesn't get interrupted here. He's talking about AJ Styles John Cena match. Okay. They don't need a story. It writes itself. I love it. All right. Love it. Loved it. Nice. It don't need a story. It writes itself. I told you that. Stephanie Harris, Tiffany Stanton, Roman and Bronson, Big Brunson Reed. Yeah, that's home. It's home time. Australian street fight. So are they going to be koala bears now in the middle of the match? Honestly, out of all the matches Cena had this year, this is the only one I could care about. Actually, I like some of his matches though. With Punk, him and Punk was good. I'm not gonna lie. The one in Saudi Arabia was pretty good. But I could be on. I could say yeah. I could tend to agree with you. I don't like none of the Cody matches with him. Okay, they want to see if they could coexist. Oh, only thing he asked from don't get pinned. Oh my god. That animosity. Oh, really? I did not know that. The dingo ate your baby. Oh, the Usos are coming through the crowd? Guys, it's 10:20. We don't need 10 minutes for them to get here. Just let the... Where are they? Yeah, cats. Yeah, the animals could. Like cats get HIV. Oh, there you go. They had to go. They had to get a do wipes. Do wipes. A very sports jet. Just like the Usos. Had to go for a quick do wipe. Fresh refresher. Let me ask this, guys. Does that take the? Do you lose disconnect with them doing that if, after all that prior to that promo and Jimmy and Jay, all that shit? Then they gotta come out eating. You kind of lose out a little bit to me. Like seriousness, I can't take you serious then. All right, waiting for them to eat. All right, we're doing all the eating. Again, are you comfortable with all the eating after that heel promo? Not the but intense promo. They're eating. They're still doing the eat. The crowd. Hey, the arena's full. Again, those people are paying a lot of money. So if you're gonna get them invested before you send them home and for them to have 5 to 7 minutes of eating, I get it. They're all eating. They're feeling happy. Good feel good moment. The $30 nachos that they paid it ain't gonna hurt them as much. The $45 parking that they had to pay plump ain't gonna hurt much because they eat it. They got to eat with Jey Uso for 5 to 10 minutes. Let alone the $17 beer. Monday night too. And one more time, the crowd wants one more time. One more time. One more time. They you know what? Tony made a good point. He says, see, that's why Tony says that the arena fans only care about the established talent. That's why they pay to see. So everyone else gets held back. And you know what hurts it too with that statement? There's no house shows. So how is the talent that's not over get to win fan base over? They do that at the house shows because they interact with the wrestlers, with the fans, get them going. And then you know what? When you see them on Monday Night Raw, you know what? He was so nice to me. He signed my autograph. He put on a hell of a match. But if there is no house show where you could see them, you're not going to care about these guys like a Santo Escobar, like the mid card wrestlers coming up because they're not going to get TV time. And when they do, they don't cheer for them. That's why house shows are important, and that's why I mentioned they should have never gotten rid of the house shows. They should have never gotten rid of the amount of house shows they had before. Yeah, it's great for the storytelling for the big main stars attraction to be on Monday Night Raw, but Man, they cut AJ Knight's. They call LA Knight's song that quick. He was mad. What's going on with production? Now they're rushing. You gave the Usos 20 minutes of eating, but now you're rushing here. Here we go. Ring the bell. Of course, this is not a tornado tag team match. Oh my God. CM Punk making fun out of the Usos. That was funny. Now you're going to take a commercial? Are you serious? Oh, no. They put in the graphics like they want to take a commercial. No, they're not. Tony makes Tony in my chat says we can't create a good tag team. Create a tag team good storyline yet. All right, let me read it correctly. Let me go one more time. Let me put on my glasses. We can't create a tag team good storyline yet. Every week on the main event, it's a tag team match. He doesn't get it. You're right. You have the Motor City Machine Guns. You got a lot of great tag teams. Even the women tag teams. Meanwhile, they main event, they close out Mondays, but they can't give you a great storyline where you want to get invested in the tag team. In the tag team division. You're right. Good hip toss by LA Knight. Oh, what a chop by Jimmy. Yes, if you're looking at the headlines, Maxxine Dupri did defeat Becky Lynch. Oh, nice. Via Kana. LA Knight now. Beautiful neck breaker. Here we go. Oh. Oh, heel move by Jimmy Uso and Jay working together. I kind of like that. Oh. Now we knew that commercial was coming into the steps. They take a United States commercial. They probably got one more commercial before the end of the show. But of course, if you're on the international feed with me, you get to watch it. Let me ask my chat. Do you think LA Knight leads CM Punk by himself or vice versa? Or is that a Tony Khan booking trick? You get more talent on TV by putting them in a six-man tag. Yeah, that's it. Like what happened with Wyatt Six, Pretty Deadly, Axiom, Motor City Machine Gun, Alpha Academy. I mean, there's a lot of good tag teams. Don't forget the Creed brothers. Where I gave television, we don't see the Creed brothers. Two boys that are uber talented in the tag team division. Natural tag team with a lot of talent. Called up for NXT to do what? Nothing. They could easily be working in that NXT TNA angle. Back and forth. You know what I mean? The Creed brothers in NXT and TNA going up against the teams like the Rascals, the system teams, around there, they could have, but yeah, they keep making these mixed tag teams when they have natural tag teams that don't do anything. Other than the Usos are natural tag teams. Yeah, you're right. Can they coexist? Yeah, Punk wants to get this Dallas crowd going too. And this has been a good show, believe it or not. I am enjoying Monday Night Raw. It's just this crowd has just been so roller coasterish. The show has been good. The in-ring and the wrestling has been good. It's just this crowd. At times they want to get really over hot, and then they're in for the entrances and they don't care about the rest. They want the entrances. So obviously we got the problem is between Jimmy and Punk, and Jay has an issue with Punk with Knight. And Knight has a problem with Punk. Guys, we're hearing everything about the hot tag and when the commercials. Someone's got to shut the microphone on. And I know they want to get as much. I know they want to get as much as the sounds from the ring, from all, but we could hear the matches being called on air. We can hear the referee. We can hear the talent conversating, letting us know when is the hot tag, how much time coming out of a commercial, and yada yada. Not good. We still want some of the magic. We still want some of the wrestling magic, guys. Please. We know. Listen, we all know this is scripted. We know this, we know that, but we want to still keep it a little bit. We still want the magic to escape at the moment. Oh, what a neck breaker by LA Knight. Look at that, CM Punk now. To quote Cornette, multi-man matches equals lazy booking. Punk. He got his chain. Uh-oh. Remember, we had a whole blood feud because of a 99-cent bracelet. This is some real gold here. Oh, Punk. Macho Man elbow from Punk coming up. Oh, he's yeeting it. He yeeted. Oh. Uh-oh. The shirt's coming off. Punk, it means business. Time to go to sleep. Jimmy going up for the GTS. Nope. Super kick. I miss Deftones because he's the one that counts these. We must have like about 9 tonight. 1, 2. Oh. We miss Deftones. Where's the Messi? Oh. Oh, LA Knight into it's hey, BTF. Blood Force Trauma. Super kick. BFT. Or the BLT. 1, 2. Spear. He does the worst spears in all of wrestling. Ugh. I'm sorry. His spears suck. Oh. Punk now. Go to sleep. Oh, LA Knight stole the victory. I loved it. Yes, he missed them. He got the pin on Jimmy Uso, LA Knight. That was smart by LA Knight. Tony says this match sucked. I mean, for a main event, they rushed it. But you know what? I'm happy that they did. I like how LA Knight did get, yeah. LA Knight is being the protagonist. Punk is like, oh, damn. I like that LA Knight is leading tonight with the victory and getting the win. I'm good with that. I'm good with that. I'm good with that. I wanted LA Knight to get the victory. Jey Uso took a beat, go to sleep. LA Knight will work better as a heel. We've been saying that for a while, Tony. We want LA Knight to be a heel so bad. CM Punk. CM got punked again. Yeah, pretty much. CM got punked again. That is Monday Night Raw. I'm tired of CM Punk already. I can see Punk. I don't. You know, I wasn't. You know, to be honest with you, I wasn't a Punk fan before. This time around, his latest run, I like Punk. I appreciate CM Punk. I got something on my glasses. But that is Monday Night Raw tonight. We appreciate everybody to watching with us. Thank you guys for the show. Thank you for everybody watching us on X. He says 7 out of 10. I give it an 8. I give it an 8 out of 10. It was good. It did the job. It did the job. It appeased me to get the job done. I was happy with it. I enjoyed it. But yeah, guys, don't forget tomorrow night here, Showdown, TNA, NXT. We'll be here back at it. So guys, have a rest of the wonderful night. Enjoy Monday Night Football, the rest of it. And we'll see you guys here. Good job, everyone. Have a good one. See you later, guys. Thank you. Buenas noches. I want to say everyone good night here. Thank you guys on all the different platforms. I can still hear my voice. Thank you, guys.